Okay, so here's my final logging truck build. This is as the kit as it kind of started out. I run out of logs. The particular tree branches I was using, or tree limbs, whatever, bush limbs. This is the truck as it was, and I was talking about using this truck for the cab. Sylvan 3839 Ford cab over cab, or cab over engine cab. But when I started looking at it, there was just too much cutting I was going to have to do. And I didn't have anything to re-strengthen the frame. So then I had this truck chassis that I kind of like. It's a resin, bought from eBay. But again, I don't have the quite right equipment set up yet to I need to carve the cab down a little bit, the bottom of the cab, so it seats better on the chassis. So with all of that, I wound up hacking off this part of the chassis, which was a two-piece chassis that sat this way. And I glued the front axle in, or the front wheels and axle, and finally just decided on doing this. And that's a Stoney Mountain Classic Castings. Stoney Mountain Classic Castings, out of a company out of Henderson, Nevada. I need to do just a little more paint work on the cab. Basically, I want to do the inside the fender wells black, and then just glue her on there, and that's going to be that truck. Got more chain, just haven't got to it and haven't glued the logs together yet. But like I said, the real short one, this is going to be my final logging truck, and this is a solid cast resin cab. You can get them in solid cast white resin, or you can get them in solid cast clear resin for, is it $1 more? For $1, a couple dollars more, you can get a clear cast cab, which means you don't have to wind up painting the windows black. And it kind of still, I bought a lot of kits I bought a lot of cars from them and trucks, and I got like convertibles that are like clear cast convertibles, because it would look funny with a convertible with the roof down and having a black windshield. Clear is going to look funny anyway, but that's what we decided to do. Had to wind up moving the fuel tank back a little bit, because it was up basically underneath the door of the cab, and the way it sat on the frame, the cab wouldn't sit. So yeah, this is the last of my logging trucks that I had, and this is a Promotex, or the Promotex, Herpa Promotex White Commander sleeper cab. And I just decided that was just too new looking. It didn't look old enough. It just didn't look quite right. And like I said, this other cab just didn't quite make it. I like the cab, but I think it rides too high and it's too short, and I need to cut the frame again. So, and I don't right now have anything to stiffen the frame back up. So we're just going to go with that and call it done. And like I said, this was actually the chassis for this truck was messed up, and I just didn't want to contact the guys again to where's the I just didn't want to have to contact the guys again send me a replacement part. They've been really good about. I lost the wheels to a couple cars when I was doing stuff, and I asked them what the chances were that they could send, or what would it cost me, and they sent me free tires and wheels. It's all solid cast resin, but they still, it's something they really didn't need to do, but I didn't want to bother the guys again for the truck chassis, because I came up with this. And this is a 41 Dodge, I believe. I had it right here just the other day. But, oh, here it is. Ah, there it is. There's the truck. Now, oops. Let's go focus on that. It's Stoney Mountain Classic Castings 620, 1942 Dodge 1 ton. And it comes with a pre-cut wood bed. But yeah, they're on the internet. In fact, they have they have an eBay store or whatever, and you can buy direct from them. So there it is, my third logging truck. I think I need to mess with the load a little bit and push it back, because it's a little too close to the. Yeah, I don't know. And there you go. Another little project. This one was nothing. This one was really not anything. It was just redoing a cab. And I think it looks all right. And that's going to be it. A little weathering and stuff. It'll once I start weathering this stuff, it'll start to look a little more decent. Won't be as toyish as it still kind of looks. So I hope you found this entertaining. I thank you for watching, and that's going to be the end of this particular bit.